Hey guys, Randy here at eTrailer. Today we've got in a 2019 Subaru Ascent. We're testing a couple different roof rack systems on it. This one's the Rhino-Rack Vortex Aero system. We're using the Rhino-Rack SX foot pack. These bars happen to be the 53-inch variety, just so you have a heads up. Now roof rack systems like this, they're going to be used for a lot of different things, whether it's ski and snowboard carriers, maybe kayak carriers, rooftop cargo baskets. It's just going to provide an excellent way to get whatever items we want to take with us out of our vehicle up on the roof line of our vehicle. Or maybe for bike racks, we don't want a big bike rack hanging off the back, so it'll allow us to get 3 or 4 bikes up there and get them where we want to go. Now the rack itself is going to have 165 pound weight capacity. It's going to give you a lot of options on stuff that you can put up there, but you do want to check with your owner's manual on the Ascent to see what it's rated for, and don't go over that. Now this SX series roof rack system, as you can see, it's really nice and low profile. Offers our elliptical bars here, so between that being low profile, it's not going to change the cosmetic look of our vehicle all that much, but it's going to promote really good aerodynamics. So wind noise and things like that, something we really won't have to suffer with. Of course, anytime you add a roof rack system to your vehicle, you'll notice a slight difference, just to give you a heads up. The elliptical shape of our bar is going to help to promote also great aerodynamics. And you can see we've got a little gap here that's going to come with a filler. So once you have your roof rack where you want it, you can fill in the gaps there, help prevent any of the noise. Now the lock core is going to come with a key. It's just not something you use a screwdriver to take off or anything. But those can be upgraded to a physical lock if you want to do that. And you'll notice right up here on top, we've got our diffusing strip, which keeps the wind noise to a minimum. But we can pull that out and slide in our T-slot accessories. Once those are in place, we'll cut these, get them put back in. We won't have to worry about dirt and debris getting down in there. If you're using a wraparound type accessory, that's going to help to keep those from sliding side to side. So as they clamp down, they kind of press on that rubber a little bit, keeps any movement to a minimum. Now these are really nice strong bars, aluminum construction, so corrosion's just not going to be an issue for us. Then they're going to have that anodized finish on them. And the black, as you can see, tends to blend in really well with the Ascent's roof rack here. But if you wanted something that stood out a little bit, you can go with the silver option as well. I'm going to take you through the installation process. We've already got the rear bar installed. We've already got one foot pack on just to save us a little bit of time. Now to get our foot pack installed on the bar, we need to remove our locking cap here. Just use the provided key, pull that right out, not a big deal there. We're going to hang on to that. We'll need to use that again later. Now we'll take these rectangles, and these just need to slide in to that bottom channel on the bar. That lined up properly, start sliding it in, just like that. I'm going to spread the foot pack apart at that point. It's going to help us get it up and on the roof line of our vehicle. Allow us to bring it down and around. Once we have both of that down and around, we've got both of them pushed in. Now we need to check the distance between our bars. You'll want to base this off of the accessories you have and what they require. But with this type of flexibility, it allows us to adjust these bars depending on our needs. So if we wanted them a little wider, we can move them out a little wider. Want them a little close together, we can do that. Next thing we're going to check, we've got our bars squared to one another. It's going to be our overhang. So from our foot pack out here to the end, measure that on both sides and get that evened up. Now with the even overhang on each side, we're going to take our provided tool. We're going to begin to torque this down. What I like to do is go from side to side, just so we don't have to worry about our bar moving or anything. So I'm going to get this one pretty close to being snugged all the way down. We'll go to the other side and do the same thing there. Now we'll start applying the final torque to each side. With your tool, as you tighten it, you see that line right there? It's right there on the end. As you tighten it, that flexes out. So we want to use our thumb on that portion, just like this, until that line straightens out for us. So it looks like right there is about perfect. Once we have that secure, we need to take our locking end cap. We're going to place that back on. Use the provided key, get that locked in place. We'll just head over the other side, do the same thing there. Our roof rack's going to be ready for use. And that'll complete our look at the Rhino Rack SX series roof rack system on our 2019 Subaru Ascent.